Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2. I'm JC Proton and this is episode 42 of my fourth Let's Play series. It has been a little while. It's been, let's see, I guess the last video ended at the start of turn 163 and we're picking up here at turn 171. It's been a whole lot of next turn type stuff. Excuse me. It's been peaceful. No big events. Just building up our populations, building out our systems, shuffling populations around, building up fleets. We have a fair number of fleets of medium ships now. We have something that is sort of like a adequate defense force for now, seemingly. Got some ships back here. Backing up this here, which we did end up taking out the pirates. Both these pirates got taken out, and we colonized here. Riftborn colonized there. We have, some decent fleets happening. Riftborn has not attacked us. So we've got, a bunch of medium ships is what we've been cranking out. Build queues currently like this. If I sort by this, you can see this is what we got going on here as I go zipping through. You can see I just have a whole bunch of military medium-sized ships queued up, and all of my core systems, my early 8 or 10 systems, and then everybody else is just working on continuing to build out until they're done. So that's what's going on there. I've been cruising along. My current income level is here. Whatever that number is, 115,000, I think, something like that. Progress towards victory. We are at 2.25 million out of the 7. This is how our trade companies are doing. They're rocking along. They're up around level 19 to 20. I'm continuing to sell off all my resources every turn. Technologies, what I'm doing here, I'm going to build this, and then over here I'm going to build a couple of these, and then I'm going to come back over here and build this, so that'll get me, or research I should say, so that'll get me the large ships. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this one here. So I was kind of rushing the military stuff. These two give bonuses on invasion, or I guess on troops, makes your troops stronger. And so I was leaning military, but looking at this law here, fair trade bill, I'm thinking, okay, I'm a pacifist, right? I'm the leader of a pacifist faction, and we want peace, right? So right now I'm at peace with 3, so that's getting me a plus 15. If I form an alliance with, I think I can possibly get an alliance with these two, with Horatio and the Sophons. They both have offers, actually, as well as I got an offer as well from United Empire, but United Empire's all the way down here. I'm not interested in an alliance with them. So Sophons want an alliance. That's kind of a weird thing where they'll contribute blue cat mold of 0. It's like, what? Okay, why are you even including that? Um, so I could potentially, so the deal is here, from the SOFON point of view, they're at war with United Empire and they have a truce with this alliance. And the Horatio are at war with the alliance. So what I would probably end up doing is, if I ally with the SOFUNs, then I become in a truce against this alliance of this one, and this one. And then if I'm able to ally immediately afterward and get Horatio, then that puts me at war with the alliance, and I'll end up at war with the United Empire. So then that has me at war with 5 different groups, right? These 3 plus these guys, and I think these guys too. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, it puts me at war with several. But with 2 alliances, this law would be giving me plus 20 instead of plus 15. But I would make enemies with the alliance of 3. And it occurred to me, hey, maybe I can get an alliance with the 3, and then that'll give me a plus 30 instead of a plus 20, right? If I can pull that off, then that makes it where I become at war with whoever the alliance is at war with. But the alliance includes these guys, and it includes these guys, and it includes these guys. So it would effectively put a buffer between whoever else I'm at war with and my systems. So the most pacifist thing to do, and the way to promote prosperity and peace for my populations, would be to propose joining the alliance of 3, even though we were mortal enemies previously. I think that's actually the winning move. And even though joining the alliance will make this economic victory condition quadruple to 28 million, I think what I'll do is I'll just stay in the alliance as a fair weather friend. And once I get 7 million dust, at that point I'll just leave the alliance and I'll instantaneously win. It's a super cheesy way to do it, but I think it's the best way to do it. And the Lumeris, it's totally, like if I was role-playing Lumeris, that's totally what they would do. They're totally backstabbers. And they'll do what's good for the family, right? The families do what's best for the families, kind of thing, right? So I think that's the way to play it, is to be a sneaky, devious, backstabbing ally. So I think that's the way I'm going to go for it. So like right now, and there's also that, there's a building over here that gets a bonus based on the white something per friendly major faction. Okay, so I guess that will stay the same then, that particular part, because I'll have 3 friendly factions again, because I have 3 in the alliance. So I guess that'll stay the same. So let's see how this goes, right? See if there's anything else I need to go over. My heroes. This is my heroes. I have 19 of them now. Yeah, the heroes are heroes. They're almost all governors. I literally have only the 2 that are admirals. So I probably picked up a few. Excuse me. Since what I returned 163. So let's see, that's heroes, quests. Yeah, we're still waiting for we're still waiting for that guy to show up. If I can ever get him, then I can go ahead and wrap up that quest. So, in whatever turns. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. And so, for example, remember we recently had war with Riftborn. And I did a little bit of fighting against the Unfallen, but not much. So, like, if I was to talk to the Riftborn and say, hey guys,
do you enjoy disturbing us?
If I said request alliance, their response is probably going to be a hard no. Yeah, they're very disinterested in this. Suggest terms? Nope. There are no terms for which they'll be cool with peace, right? So if I check with Unfallen,
why do you pester the heart with your petty needs?
Alright, so if I request alliance from them, now we did have a few times that I attacked their little fleets. Nothing big, nothing crazy. They're not on board with it, and terms are not a thing that they're willing to negotiate, right? Now, the Unfallen, I mean, not the Unfallen, the Vodiani, I think, are the best chance.
You test my patience. Speak swiftly.
So we haven't had any fighting with them. We haven't colonized near them. Aha. But I can suggest terms, or they can suggest terms. They want this tech and Hyperium. Okay, that's no problem. Tell you what, let's sweeten the deal. Let's go 200.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Let's do it where you don't have to give me any Hyperium. And I'll give you...
Well...
Okay, they'll totally love it. You know what? They'll be my ally. So I'm okay with giving them that. It's really good tech. That's a really good tech, but I think it's only like a tech level 3 though. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's really not a big deal. So let's do that, and let me scroll down. Yep, there's no other surprises that they're asking. All right, let's see if we can do it, man. Come on, come on, come on. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Let's bury the hatchet. Yes! Which instantly puts me at war with Horatio. And Cold War with these two. However, all right, let's see what we got going on over here.
Your proposal pleases us as much as your presence. The church is glad to accept. May you bask in the light of the virtuals.
Continued friendship with you brings peace to the heart.
What do you want?
Horatio's plans for this galaxy do not include your meddling and rudeness.
Horatio's not happy with me.
As you are friends of the faithful, it pleases us to make this proposal. May the virtuals bless you.
All right, let's see how expensive this is going to be. Science agreement, 1892, so 1900. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can easily afford that. Okay, so since I'm a pacifist, I can force peace. I can force peace here. Let's see what he wants. Okay, he wants peace. Let's see what he'll ask for. Okay, let's do it this way then. Hey, guess what? We're at peace. He's probably not happy with that. You drive the empire to peace. Let's see if it is worthwhile. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't believe peace is possible with Cravers.
We are coming.
No, that is not possible with them. All right. Cool.
Do not bother us unless you have something of value to say.
All right, let's see if he's amenable to that. So he's willing to give up some blue cap mold. We'll do it for free though, buddy. Let's have peace. Or a Cold War. Whatever. A truce? Okay, we got a truce.
Yeah? Why are you knocking around?
All right, I can't force peace with them though, or anything like that. Okay, cool. So
Horatio accept with many reservations and much displeasure.
all right. See, we're a force for peace in the galaxy, right? We've ended the wars with everybody, and we're at a Cold War with Cravers, which is as good as it gets, right? That's as good as it gets with them. So I am not going to click Leave Alliance. Okay, so cool. Everything's great. Things are as peaceful as they can be. These guys are requesting for military support. Okay, we're going to have to refuse that because I'm not allowed to accept it anymore now. Really? Let's check that out. I'm not sure what that's all about. So we need 23.8 million, and our alliance has 2.9 million. So I'm almost all of the dust for the alliance. So, yeah, I need to get to 7 million and then just leave the alliance. Okay, cool. So that's where we're at. That's the plan. I guess if we have any conflict or anything like that brewing, I'll probably send fleets. Okay, so they put in these requests back when there was like some sort of threat or whatever. So I guess I'll move some fleets up, and I'll probably move some fleets up to like here. And we'll see if they still have requests for that. I'll move fleets up. But now, really, our now that these guys and me and these guys are all my allies, the only threats are going to come from Horatio, here and here, and or the Sophons here. So really, even if these three all allied together, they'd still be dealing with Cravers knocking on their back door on all three of them. So they're likely to gang up against the Cravers. Let's see what we have here. Swap with these guys. Swap with these guys. They're at war with the United Empire. And United Empire is at war with Sophons and Cravers. So I could see where potentially the Horatio, the Sophons, and the United Empire could form an alliance and beat up on the Cravers together. And we basically end up with, this half of the galaxy versus this half of the galaxy is where we're at. But all of that kind of lets you and him fight stuff going on. I'm behind these people, so I'm kind of protected. So that's maximizing the peace and prosperity for my population, as a good pacifist leader would do. So yeah, I think that is the way to move forward. I'll send some fleets out to help out my allies, and I'll play along as a pretend friend here. I'll be a frenemy to my allies until we can get the economic victory. And I'll be back on future episodes if and when we have any conflict or any big moves, anything interesting happening, stuff like that. But as long as it's just click next turn, or end turn, I guess, and shuffling population around, I'm gonna not really record that very much probably. So that is my plan, and we'll see what the events are coming up here on this turn. Oh, scores. Here's what the scores are. So I'm at 5,300, and my buddies, my Sophon buddies are 2,248. My Riftborn buddies are at 2,073, and my Vodyani buddies are almost to 500 now. Oh wait, yeah, Sophons aren't my buddies. It's the Unfallen at 1020. So that's right. All right. So anything cool here? Population's growing. Leaders are leveling up. All right. Cool. The Mios class hull, which is a large class carrier type hull. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Let's see what those bad boys look like. big boys. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. So let's see, if I was to build one currently, okay, and then we would arm it with guns. All right, and we would go with beams in the center and back here probably. And then we would go with some armor and some shields. Something like that probably. We could go higher. So, I don't know. Let's say if we were going cheap. Let's say we were going really cheap. Which I don't think we'd go this cheap. Alright, so then what's left? Repair, probably. Okay, and if I was to build one of those, it would take 2-3 turns. Not too bad. AD is my biggest production planet still because of that awesome hero. 12,000. If I was to build one there, yeah, he can do it in a single turn, no problem. Yeah, you can literally build them in one turn, no problem. So I could crank out a whole bunch of those, no problem. Yep. And but we're not because let's see. So these have 11,000 attack, 3,000 defense, 38,000 hit points. Versus 11. So they're essentially twice the number of command points, but they're 3 times the industry roughly, and they have 3 times the attack roughly, and 3 times the defense roughly, and a little bit more than 3 times the hit points. So, but it's only double the command points as a medium. So, and that's like a maxed out medium. That's like the advanced hull type. This is the basic large. So you're definitely better off with large ships, point for point, or whatever industry or resources and stuff like that. You're better off with a basic large ship over 2 mediums for command point wise. It's like 3 mediums give you roughly the similar firepower and defense and hit points of 1 large. So it's definitely advantageous to go with the large ships if you can do them, even if they're basic ones. But I'm going to probably wait to build large ships until I complete the advanced hull. That lets me get extra module slots for some Orichalcics and Quadrinix, because At this point, I'm to the point where I'm starting to sell it into the market now. So I might as well start using it. So might as well start using it. So yeah, I'll be getting that tech. I may pick these up. I may pick these up. So we'll see. For sure, I'm going to be looking at getting this one, and I'll be getting this one, and I'll probably pick up this one too. And with those three, I'll be able to get this one. That'll be the next one, right? So we'll get that, and then we'll go ahead and work on getting two more over here. I guess, well, that'll be one of them right there. So then I'll just need to pick up one more. Not really sure which one it's going to be, but I'll find something, and then I'll go ahead and pick this up. And since Science Victory is disabled, that won't get me the win. That'll just help me. And then after that, I'll just start filling in the blanks, and I'll start researching everything I haven't researched yet. And if I haven't won by then, could just completely finish the tech tree. So yeah, that's the plan, man. Let's see what we got going over here. So this is what we got built. Turning out some ships, upgrading some mining facilities, more industry. So that's what we're building. BI was my newest acquisition, which I actually colonized. And let's see, so for example, the amount of resources that we have now from just the production this turn. The luxuries were completely sold out. I sold everything last turn, and this is how much I generated in one turn. So yeah, you can see other people are selling Quadronix or a Cal 6. You can see what I'm selling here. So that's the plan. That's what I'll be going forward with. Let's show the trade routes. That's where we're at. This is what they're making. And here's how it looks if we look at it this way. All right, so I think that's the update. That's the plan, and I'll be back when I have another update. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.